Hi, my name is Mark McRae. We're here at the Canassa Central show in Toronto, and I'm going to talk to you guys about Integrated Control Technology, or ICT. This is one of our 6 booths that we're showing, and the ICT product line is a product that we've been selling since 2004 in Canada. It is, to my mind, it's the most advanced access control system and integrated alarm system on the marketplace. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the product does, what the product is, and we're showing ProtegeGX here right now. So as you can see here, we have a little bit of hardware on the stand. These are the proximity readers. They are Bluetooth enabled, so they are mobile credential enabled. They are also DeskFire and MyFair and standard 125 kilohertz readers. They come either with a keypad or not keypad. ICT is a unified access control and alarm system. So if you see, we do have an alarm keypad with there, and all of this is connected into our controllers and our power supplies powering the whole thing. These are then connected to a server that we have under the table, and in the server is loaded the ProtegeGX software. This is what we see up here on the screen, right? So we are showing a multi-door system with a floor plan, and showing that if I badge a card, I can unlock doors on the system. If the door unlocks, someone enters. If the door relocks, the system relocks the doors, everything comes back to normal. I'm also showing that we can simulate alarms. So now we have different alarms on the different doors, more alarms than some other doors. We have different cards. As a person enters with the card, their name is displayed. It goes into a database. You can run reports on who goes where, when, how, etc. That is the value of an access control system. So, ProtegeGX, sold by Inaxsys, distributed by Inaxsys in all of Canada, one of our flagship products, and we're very proud to be able to show this to you. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alain Boisvert. I work for Ajax Security Systems. I am the VP of Sales and Marketing and Products, so that's a lot of titles all at once. We are here at the Canassa show in Toronto. It's the biggest security show in Canada. And today I'm just going to show you one of our basically demos or stations that we have. We have 3 stations with different products that we sell. And what I'm going to show you right now is the Arkiv system. So Arkiv system is basically a VMS, so video management software. It's kind of special simply because it's got a whole bunch of analytics on board. So there are a lot of VMSs on the market, a lot of which do not have video analytics as we do. So I'll give you a sample of what different analytics we do. So one of a very popular one that it is facial recognition, license plate recognition, and of course we have distinguished tripwire, intrusion, loitering, a whole bunch of different analytics that can be applied on any camera that comes into the system. Very particular. So we also sell cameras here, but we support over 10,000 different devices. So any make on the market right now can be supported by Arkiv. Through OnViv plugins, RTSP plugins. It's very, very versatile, very easy to use. Another thing that's very special as well is that we communicate with devices. So devices is not only cameras, it's recorders. So 4, 8, 16 channel recorders can also be brought in into the system, and suddenly your capability of doing license plate recognition, facial recognition directly off the NVR that are, maybe cameras that are 5, 6 years old, not the best quality cameras. This is something that we can do as well. Speaking of the VMS, so let me show you a sample of how this works when we collect the metadata and how we do the forensic search after the fact. So on any of our cameras that have been programmed, I'm going to choose one here right now, which is a parking lot. So nice and great. We don't know how many things have been going on, but we're capable of searching for sizes of objects, colors, and everything else. I'll give you a sample right here. So I'm going to go after the fact. So I'm going to search, and I'm going to select one of these red objects here, so it's called metadata search. So I can apply line crossing, motion in area, loitering, multiple objects. Multiple objects will be, 2 or 3 human beings in the same location, for example, or moving from one section of the parking lot to another section, and that's the result I would receive. Just for demo, I'm going to do a line crossing here, and I'm going to sort of put it this way, just to get a lot of results. I'll leave the both directions on there. So line crossing, I'm using the object tracker, which is the analytics for the metadata, and I'm going to press search here. What we'll see is a whole bunch of different results that have come in. Only 51 results that I have crossing the line on both sides. Maybe 51 results is way too many. Sometimes we have 1,000 results, right? So let me filter it down a little bit more. So here's other options that we're capable of searching for, including that line I put in, putting a maximum size or a minimum size and a color, or object type could be human being or say a vehicle. So for demonstration purpose, I'll use color and I'll say give me, there's a color wheel of red, so just to show you here, I don't think there's any red objects in here, so let's see what happens when I press red, do a search, no objects found, which is exactly the results we need. If I do more of a gray area white here, we'll see what happens here. Now I've got 8 results. So there was nothing red in the previous result, which is great, but now I've got you're seeing a repeated video, so it's always the same result that's coming up, but I've suddenly got the white vehicle. I can press that result here, grow my result, play the video, pause it, bring it back as much as I want, I can scroll it, right? That's how we do forensic search. It's a great tool to have, not many people have it. It's a great search tool that eliminates end user time to get exactly what they bought. Okay, so like I mentioned before, we have 3 different sections in our showroom here in our booth. Another solution that we have here, which is a more, let's say, more common and less expensive type solution that can be put in smaller businesses, not like the Arkiv solution. We have what we call Storm. So Storm is the NVR. We have Storm cameras as well, and the NVR is connected to this monitor, which is showing the 3 or 4 cameras that we have connected here on the show floor. Now, so this is the live image that you can get all your cameras. This is what the end user would be seeing right now. For the programming, what I want to show on this little machine here is it's got embedded AI analytics as well. So we sell cameras that have embedded edge analytics, and we also have the NVR that can do analytics, little stuff like tripwire and everything else. But this NVR here is capable of doing facial recognition, and also what's great, it does people counting. These are all the different analytics that it has. So face detection, face recognition. Face detection is something like basically like motion detection, so it would only trigger if it sees a face in the scene, instead of a motion that is a cloud or a tree that's moving, for example. And then here you have crowd distribution. Basically, it measures, it sees how the crowd is, if there's points that are being funneled, so it's able to detect that. And one neat thing here is the people counting as well, so in and out, and it also generates reports. So for a little machine that is very, very affordable, it has a whole bunch of analytics that can be done. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to set this up. So on the parameters here, this is where I grab one of the cameras. So basically I go into the smart plan. Some of these cameras only have one option. So this is a smart plan for one of the cameras. But some cameras, for example, I'm going to go on channel 2, have edge analytics. So this does people or face search. Heat map. Heat map is a great tool for marketing. It's capable of seeing a scene and showing red, blue, green, yellow areas, which are, red being a hot spot, for example. So if somebody puts a new display out there and they want to see if it's attracting people, they can use this search tool and show whether or not there's a lot of people showing up at that new sign. It also has the IVS, which is line crossing, intrusion, loitering, a whole bunch of different rules. And then, of course, people counting is also a part of the system as well. Okay, it's me again. Welcome back. So show's going great, very busy. Great Canadian show, like I said earlier. So what we're looking at right now is our Legend brand. So one of the showcases here again. So Legend is basically one of the main purposes of it. Of course, it's a video system. It's got recorders, so 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 channel recorders. What we have here today is a 4-channel recorder, maybe a little more residential than anything else. And we have a whole lineup of Legend cameras as well. One of the main points of the Legend brand is simply it is an NDAA product, so NDAA approved. It can be sold in the US, across the US without any issues. And more, actually, there's more and more of a demand in Canada for NDAA products. So if your customers are asking for NDAA products, we have the solution for you. It would go with the Legend brand instead of going with, let's say, Storm, for example. Another NDAA product that we do have as well is our access control. The ICT product is NDAA compliant. We also have Arkiv, which is our VMS with all the analytics, NDAA compliant. And something we haven't mentioned yet, I'm sure nobody's mentioned here as well, is that we build IP servers, so recording servers, anywhere from 1 terabyte all the way to petabyte servers. We build them in-house in Canada, and basically those are also NDAA product approved. So basically you have all of the solution that is NDAA product approved for the US market and Canadian market as well. Thank you very much.
Luke Raymond here once again. As you have seen, we've got a lot of people on our team, and we have a variety of different projects and products that can meet any one of your needs. Whether it's from the entry-level intrusion product for your home, all the way up to the top-tier, fully integrated systems with video analytics, built-in access control, integrating with your smart elevators. Absolutely any application, our sales team is here to help you guys. And we're going to end with Ajax. This is the newest product to our product line. Ajax is an intrusion panel that is designed for the small to medium business or residential market. Entirely wireless systems with up to 2.1 kilometer range on the intrusion devices themselves. Battery lives between 3 and 7 years of battery life on each individual item. Learning these incredibly easy. Easiest system to program on the market. Simply put, using QR codes, an end user can actually scan items in themselves. We have a full line of products, from entry-level contacts to higher-level contacts that do tilt sensors, integrated contacts, dry contacts on these to do multiple applications with the same contact. We have motion detectors, standard, pet immune, with cameras, without cameras, indoors, outdoors. We have everything from indoor sirens, outdoor sirens. We even have keypads with built-in reader applications. These readers and these credentials are actually DesFire, so fully integrated 128-bit AES encryption on DesFire built into the readers themselves, so that people who don't actually use the application itself can still have access. I use it for my cleaning lady. Gave her a card, she now has access to my house. Didn't have to give her the app. The app itself is extremely easy to use. You have access to all your different devices, and I can go into the app and actually program, turn on and off individual applications and individual sensors themselves. It says it's a leak detector, this one. When I go into the contact, this contact is a multi-use contact, where I actually not only have the individual contact itself, it's a built-in shock sensor, a tilt sensor if I want, and I've got a dry contact input on the contact. Very, very advanced systems, and as you can see, they look absolutely great. Once we log into the system itself, full control of the system, real-time arming, disarming. I even have the application do a panic. When I hit a panic on this device, every single cell phone that's tied into the system will automatically send a panic to every other user of the system. So let's say, for argument's sake, my daughter is walking one night. She's got this panic. It can, in real time, send the location GPS signal of exactly where she is. So when I click on the app, I just sent a panic. It actually will pull out in Google Maps the exact physical location of the person who pushed the panic button. Now, obviously, our internet connection is not great, but it actually gives you the exact GPS location in real time. Furthermore, when there is an alarm, the image sensor can actually take images of who was there in real time and send it to you. This is, because the alarm just went off, it's sending us images in real time from the image sensor camera, which you can see right here. So Ajax is the latest addition to our systems. Very, very slick products, really, really reliable, extreme long range, fully encrypted data. This is a very, very cool product that we've now added to our product line, which now fully rounds us out, and because of this, we're now able to meet all of our customers' needs, whether it's residential, small to medium business, large commercial. You want a basic system that's, encrypted for long range for your house, integrated with cameras, or you want a fully integrated solution, top to bottom, integrated with your camera systems, your access control, your intrusion, multiple different locations. We've got you covered. Your Inaxsys team is vast. We've got people in Eastern Canada, Central Canada, Western Canada. We've got teams going down to the US. Wherever you are, reach out to us. We are more than happy to help you. We've also got our onboard tech support out of Montreal. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Inaxsys.